the U.S. Senate from being in the minority, being ranking, only being able to make suggestions, really not being full partners in the process. But when he was named chair of the Senate Campaign Committee, that quickly turned around to the point that they're majority, and he's only 2 years away from being able to put together a filibuster-proof Senate. And that'll be done because of our Senator, U.S. Senator Chuck Schumer. Please.
Thank you, Darrell. Good afternoon to the Assembly. Now, first I want to tell you, I came in a little late because I couldn't tear myself away from the concert on the Washington Mall. It was incredible. And I know you've been here, and this is where you should be. It's where I should have been. But it's going to be on TV again tonight. And I think if you watch the whole thing, you'll need a whole box of Kleenex. It is just amazing, all the singing and the recitation of the previous presidents and how far we've come. And the best thing is the audience. People of every different background, arm in arm, just happy that we are taking America back and making history. So, it is great to be here. And I want to thank all of you for coming. I feel a special affinity because Starrett City, of course, Darrell mentioned my run in the Senate, but as many of you know, I was in the Congress for 18 years before I was in the U.S. Senate, and this was in my congressional district. And in fact, I've had a fond remembrance of Starrett City, and Ed Towns and I worked to save Starrett City successfully just a few months ago. Now, let me just say that today is a great day. It's just a great day. And we're feeling so good about the country, but we also feel here in the 10th Congressional District. I once was the congressman from the 10th. It kept changing because we kept losing seats. I started out in the 16th, which wasn't Starrett City. I then went to the 10th, then I went to the 9th, from 1992 to 1998 till you all helped me get to the Senate. First senator from Brooklyn in 140 years. I still live in Brooklyn. My kids went to public schools in Brooklyn. We shop in the supermarkets in Brooklyn. In any case, it became then the 9th, but it's always a great district. And it is a great, great day. It is a great day for a whole bunch of reasons. I'm going to just point out 4. The first, it's a great day for Ed Towns. You know, Ed Towns has served us so long and so hard and so well. And I knew Ed long before he got to Congress, and he tilled the vineyards. Ed Towns wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth. There wasn't some nice arm either from the heavens. Well, it was from the heavens, but from a man-made arm from somewhere up above, plucking him out and putting him in. Oh no. Oh no. He had to work. He had to struggle to climb that ladder. And it wasn't easy. He too, just as we're seeing the highest ceiling broken on Tuesday, he broke a ceiling. First African American elected to his congressional district in Brooklyn. Only the second African American elected to Congress in Brooklyn along with Major Owens. I remember coming to the victory party in 1982. He worked as deputy borough president. Right, Marty? Marty was not borough president then, but he still was having his concerts. I went to them at Midwood Field. I remember what happened to Superfly.
Yeah, stop it.
We digress. Anyway, Ed worked so hard, and even in the Congress. The Congress, when he got there in 1982, freshman congressman should be seen and not heard, but Ed worked, and he struggled, And he showed everybody through his hard work and good cheer. Always the nice guy, always saying the good word, always looking out for somebody else. He climbed that ladder, both to get to the Congress, and now he will become chairman of one of the most powerful committees in Washington, making him one of the most powerful African Americans and one of the most powerful people in Washington, D.C., as chairman of the Government Affairs Committee, just vacated by Henry West. So the bottom line is, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great day for Ed Towns because he got where he did the old-fashioned way. He earned it. Second, it's a great day for his family. For Mrs. Towns, I asked where the grandchildren were. They're not here today. For Darryl, who has learned so much from his father, and for the greater Towns family. Because, you know, every one of us in public life knows how our families struggle with us, help us, are in our corner. When there are down days, and there are plenty of them, they're there for us. And yet at the same time, they have to put up with it. When the phone rings in the Towns home, or in the Schumer home, or in the Markowitz home, at 10 at night or 2 in the morning, you know you have to answer it because it might be an emergency. My kids, my daughters used to say to me, I didn't even notice, that, Dad, how come whenever we go to a restaurant, everyone's staring at us? Our families have to put up with a whole lot. And when we achieve, our husbands, our wives, our children, our grandchildren, our greater families, they're part of that achievement. So this is not only a great day for Ed, it's a great day for the whole Towns family. Next, it's a great day for this 10th Congressional District. This district is what America is all about. It is very diverse. It includes people of every different background. Right, Judge Johnson? He was the first African-American judge in the Eastern District, but now I've appointed 2 more. In fact, of the 7 or 8 judges I've appointed, all but 2 have been people of color. The bench equal out. Judge Johnson helps me choose new members of the bench. And this 10th Congressional District runs the gamut. Every different background. You know how many languages are taught in the schools here? I think it's something like 45, because people come from all different countries. There are wealthy people, and there are very poor people, and there are middle-class people, and there are working-class people. It is New York. It is New York. And because of its diversity, and because we all live in close quarters with one another, and we all depend on one another, the people of the 10th Congressional District depend on a representative who can really represent every different point of view in Washington, who can listen and act, and doesn't just say, I'm for this one, not for that one, or I'm for him, not her. Well, in Ed Towns, we have that. So in his installation here to his 13th term, it is not only a great day for him and for his family, it is a great day for all of us who live in the 10th Congressional District. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a great day to say it, this is a great day for America. It is. Because, you know, ladies and gentlemen, we are the country who's had the longest history of passing the torch peacefully. We elect people, not with bullets, and not with riots, and not with any of the others. It's a peaceful election. And everyone lines up at the polling places in dignity. I had to wait an hour and a half at my polling place at PS 321, and votes, and the results are tabulated, and we elect the winner, and the loser gracefully steps down. Doesn't happen everywhere. And it's an amazing thing that sometimes we take for granted. You know, ladies and gentlemen, the Founding Fathers had real doubts that this democracy could work. When they created it, they didn't know if it could work. There hadn't been one on the face of the earth since Roman and Greek time.